easy just to focus in on the fucking
Yeah, you can just
maneuvers
be
and
in the
shit.
background and not really like do anything until fights show up. So, but like Battle Masters definitely more fun. Eldritch Knight can be more fun. I don't
Oh, for
know.
sure.
I did the
Samurai's
gunslinger
cool.
thing, and then I was just like, all I can do is shoot guns every turn, and then sometimes they do special things. I was like, that sucks.
Samurai Archer build is a really fun fighter because you can you basically have yourself advantage and like back when sharpshooter was a thing, right? Like
Yeah.
if you do a level like 4 or lower or level 6 or lower one shot, like it's like ooh, you the baddest motherfucker out there. Like, I've done it before where I'm mid max or whatever, and no one else did, and it was like I was the only one capable of killing anything.
Yeah.
Hey, we got Kyle.
What up?
Oh yeah, Cal is in the house. I saw him on the loading page.
Oh,
It's like, oh
bye.
shit, game on.
Y'all invited him last week. I don't know if you remember that or not, but
Yeah, I demanded it after
Yeah, yeah.
afterwards.
I didn't know he was
It's like
join.
he
Join
has
first
to play.
quickly.
Hell
you
yeah.
guys almost dying inspired him to help.
We need him.
He was
You
like,
realize we needed him.
yeah. He was like, damn, they need something else in their party.
I
All
got
right.
you guys. Don't worry.
So everyone good to go?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
balls, yeah.
All right. You guys are currently across the continent. You're in Syophelia. Is that what you said, David? Syophelia? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, that's how I'd say it.
Okay. Over in Lower Borea, so you're northwest of Long Rest, up on the coast up here. This is an Elvis city full of trees, surrounded by lakes and rivers. And every 5 years, they have a festival going on in Syophelia called the Gladefire Festival. And let's see. Does this show you all 3 pages when you get that?
It shows us one image, it looks like.
Okay,
Yeah,
right on.
one image.
I thought I could show it all.
Okay, now we see like the document.
Okay, there's two of them.
We got 3 now. For sure.
Yeah, okay, yeah. We can see all 3 now.
Okay, so I'll read this first one. The Gladefire Festival is a radiant elven celebration held every 5 years in Syophelia, honoring the ancient connection between elves, the lakes, and the Fae. At the heart of the festival is Lake Alfuine, that's how I've been saying it, where bioluminescent seeds from a rare underwater plant shed in synchronized glow, painting the lake bed with waves of soft orange light. Elven legend speaks of a Fae queen who once walked across the water, and wherever her feet touched, these plants took root, marking a divine pact between the elven people and the natural world. As the sun sets, music fills the forested shores, flutes, harps, and hand drums stir joyful rhythms as dancers weave between lantern-strung pavilions. Festival goers in flowing silk garbs sip floral wines, snack on wild root pastries, and share stories of old beneath trees lit by enchantment. There are some whispers that there's like Fae that still visit, and they're like amongst the people and everything. And this is a huge festival. There's people on all sides of the lake. Every opening grove or opening little meadow is just full of elves and humans, and you can see some other races mixed in, but it's mainly elves and humans over here. And they're all just dancing, having a good time. You can see there's also a menu of goods you can purchase and eat and drink. So the reason why you're here is Sharpclaw's uncle, Thalorian Brightscale,
Oh yeah.
during all of his tall tales, would often talk about going to this exact festival and swimming across the lake during the bloom. And basically, like, just telling these awesome stories about how he commanded the crowd and, like, he was just total badass or whatever. And so, whenever you got notice, Sharpclaw, that this festival was going on, you were like, oh shit, I gotta go see it. It's like, I'm out adventuring. This is my time to go do these kinds of things. So that's why you're here. So you're here amongst the crowd, and it's a happy time. Everyone's drunk. There's some magic lighting up the trees. You can see all the blooms in the water in the lake or whatever, the seeds of the blooms, and you're all just here having a good time.
Question. While we have been here having a good time, have we seen anyone try to cross the lake like you just described?
No one is in the water at all.
Mhm.
It's like they're avoiding going in. It's not being swam
Right.
anyway.
Uh-huh. Okay. Just curious.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, one more question. Do us as a party know, like, that's why we're here, is for Sharpclaw to cross the lake? Like, has he invested that much into us, or is it just like,
I think that would be a question for Sharpclaw.
okay,
And this can be something that like you can talk about. Yes,
We
I
can-
told you already, or whatever.
right. I just want to make sure I have the appropriate knowledge level.
Yeah, I'll put it as like definitely like I've talked y'all into this as like an adventuring thing to do while we're out and about. But other than that, just like more of a rite of passage, but not any detail other than let's go enjoy ourselves. At all is gold. How long is this from the last last time?
We'll say like 2 or 3 weeks. You haven't heard anything
Okay,
else. Once Baudegard was kind of creeped out, you guys booked it out of there, and then I'll just say you've been doing some more caravan runs just to get a little bit of coin, and
Just some
during
odd
that
jobs.
just some odd jobs. During that time, you kind of you hear people like in the towns like talking about like, oh, the Gladefire Festival's coming up, like we gotta go see if we can do it. And nowadays you can transport across the world pretty easily, right? So
Right.
it was a quick jump, hop, and skip to get over here. So
I just want to note that Franz is in the back, completely sober, looking completely serious, but within his right boot, his big toe is bouncing to the beat of the drums.
and as you're standing there, this really beautiful blonde elf woman comes dancing over to you, and she's in a really great spirits, and she tries to hand you some Fey wine.
I take it just to be nice.
And she gives you a little bow and kind of does a little twirl and dances back off into the crowd.
Whenever I see that you are given this wine, Franz, I want to kind of walk over to you and look at you and say, will you tell me what it tastes like?
For you, Pip, I will. And I take like a small sip and I swirl it around my mouth to get the basic flavor, and then I spit it out.
I'm looking at you
Okay.
intently.
I take the wine
Did
from Franz and I start drinking it myself and I give it a taste because I don't know, maybe this is my
Do I,
thing.
do I need to roll like an insight? Do I just like know what flavor it is?
I mean, it's on the menus. It's a floral, semi-sweet, like sparkling wine.
I say exactly that as if I like didn't look at the menu. Right
You put the menu in your back pocket as you say it.
I look at Pip and I let him know it tastes like flowers.
How like strong is it as like an alcohol or like a?
I would guess it'd be like a mead level, so pretty strong. You wouldn't get like a big cup of it. You get some smaller cups usually.
And is there people like just with trays out, or do I have to go to like a booth? and
They
pick
have
one up?
booths. Yeah, they have like a bartender set up basically outside just to kind of service the crowd. And there's a kitchen that's running. You can see like a little window set up, and they're running food out from the kitchen out to people.
I'm gonna speak to the nearest one and just get another. I'm gonna get a refill and try and get like maybe like a bigger cup of the Fey wine.
Yeah, he pulls out like a giant cup and starts filling it up. They're just like they're here to party, so it does
Hell
cost more obviously, but
Yeah, same. I will also have that. And these,
Wait, how much money do we have?
uh,
The 100 from the beginning, and then the
enough
rest
to
of
buy
the
food
job
and
was like
drink at your
500 split.
leisure.
Hell yeah!
Yeah,
We're splurging.
You're splurging.
I'll get a bunch of. Let's see. I'll get the sun blush custard while I'm there too. And I'm just gonna have like 3 of those. I'm gonna walk up to like Franz and Kieran, and just try and hand him one.
It's a pale
Would you hand me?
orange custard, a glowing pale orange custard. It looks kind of like
Ooh,
similar
a
to the
custard.
orange you see in the lake. It's a similar orange glow.
I don't know what it is. It looks good though. And I just
Yeah,
like
no,
keep
that's
nudging
what we're
it
here
towards
for.
Franz. Keep nudging it towards Franz.
Yeah, I take it. You said it's the sun
Sun
Lush?
blush custard.
custard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I take a small bite, swirl it around.
What does it taste like?
It's like a pale
Tastes
orange
like-
custard.
Orange, orange and berries.
I stare at you for a couple seconds. I do not know what that tastes like.
What does orange taste like?
How big is it size wise?
The custard. It's in like
Yeah.
a small black bowl.
Okay. Yeah. After my small little bite and I swirl it around, I just love the sweetness of it all, and I just scoop the rest out and just put it all in my mouth.
If that means it's good. I don't know if he knows how to describe it well, but yeah, obviously.
You
Yeah, this is
like
delicious.
orange.
Orange or sweet? I haven't decided yet.
What does orange taste like?
PLP, do you have like a taste module that we can get you or something? We might need to work on
Not
that.
to my knowledge.
Hey, David, real
What,
quick.
do you know?
Kyle can't see the screen. Can you? I don't know if he has to get a designation or something.
Yeah, maybe try and reload because I saw that you didn't have a character assigned to you, so I fixed that. But you might have to refresh.
10-4.
Oh,
Are
is
you
there a
familiar
map
with
out right now?
anything taste wise?
I am familiar with the concept of taste, and I am familiar with the concept of a flavor profile, but I am unfamiliar with what the flavor part of the flavor profile entails.
Hmm. Yeah, about that. I was trying to think how you could.
Can you
describe
eat?
it.
Is there a place to like?
I'm not limited by consumption like you.
Well, is there like a place I can put this wine, and then maybe you could like see how it affects you?
And when you say that, I like to think like maybe like where his stomach might be, it like pops open like you would pop open the trunk, like a little like storage unit. And you can see it's like maybe like the size of like a basket that you could like store things in. And so that opens.
I hesitantly put like a sip's worth of the Fey wine into the area. Very confused.
do you just like pour it?
Yeah, I just pour it. And I just like do it.
And I close the little drawer, and you can see the wine just dripping down me. And after a few seconds, I say, I do not believe I'm gathering the flavor profile.
High tolerance. You might need more.
One thing you do notice, Ba, you're a dark elf in
I am.
in this area. You're getting some odd.
I'm a
looks.
drow actually. Wait,
Yeah, drow.
hold on. I lost my player character sheet. Real quick. Hold on.
Well,
Alright, back.
drow are dark elves. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
That's the name for them. But anyways, you're getting some. I wouldn't say they're dirty looks, but you're definitely getting some looks that like. It's not like the happy, jovial looks they're giving everyone else. They're just looking at you like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" kind of thing.
I like to think I'm used to it, just because I've been, it's after the war. I've accepted that I'm not going to be liked by people here, but if there's a time to just be happy and ignore that, it would be now. And then I keep drinking my Fey wine,
It's true.
and I like kind of hide behind PIP a little more, just like out of their sight.
Oh, I
Do I
can see now.
pick this up?
Nice.
Out of curiosity.
Oh, I see
Would
the
roll
background
it?
at least.
Do you have to do what?
Would I pick up on like Boz, like
Yeah, you can
understanding
roll-
of the
you can
situation?
roll a perception check just to see if you can see the weird eyes looking at them. You might even think they're looking at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're picking up on some weird looks, and you. I guess you can see them looking at Ball when he's not next to you, but yeah, you can pick up on that.
When I accidentally closed the menu, is there a way to reopen it, or it's in chat, isn't it, or
It should be in the journal section. I don't know how to make that
journal?
journal.
Yeah.
Figure
Let me-
all players observer.
Boom.
Awesome, thank you.
Sweet. Kieran, right? Kieran.
Yeah.
You can see that there's like a stage set up with like a long ends, kind of like in Harry Potter where they had the duels, and there's some sorcerer duels going on over there. Some magic duels, I guess, not sorcerer duels.
Check that out. Good point.
I make sure to follow Kieran wherever he goes. That's like the main priority. But I am.
Yeah, I guess I
looking at
would
why.
too. I want to ask Kieran, is this everything you thought it would be? Have we accomplished our goal in seeing the Firelight Festival?
Actually,
Blade fire.
It's somewhat better. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of had a shit attitude towards everything, but this is not bad. The food looks good.
Here,
Are you enjoying the flavor profiles?
Yeah, do you?
I mean, I want to try like the sorbet or that fucking whatever that was. What was
Oh, you don't
that?
have one? Here, I still have the one left over, and I pull it out of the bag. It's like
Yeah, the
melty,
Sunblush.
but like I give it over to him.
Yeah, I'm not much for sweets, but I definitely.
Oh,
definitely
you're gonna hate this
try
one. This one's really sweet.
dumpling. It's really sweet. I
Yeah.
try it. Like,
Here, wash it down with this, and I give it to him.
yeah, dumplings. I'm gonna be. Y'all keep an eye out for the roof flame dumplings. Runs up my alley.
If you believed this to be unpleasant, then why did you request us all come here with you?
Well, a lot of things that I thought were unpleasant about adventuring turned out not to be 100% true. My mom kept telling me have to do it. You know, you gotta know how to do it before talk shit about it. So I'm trying to. It's something that my uncle always talked about loving to do. So I felt obliged to check it out for myself and make sure. So far, not bad. Not a little louder than I'd want, but not bad. Looking around.
Oh. Oops, I was muted.
But anyways, we're here to have fun. Drink and eat. Spend some of our gold from our hard-won efforts.
You can see on the stage they have a person is standing in the middle of the stage, like a random elf. But not, I guess not an elf, it would have to be a human. And on either side, the magic casters are taking turns casting charm spells, and the person who's getting charmed is giving points based off of like which one charmed better. And so you can kind of see him. It's just like they're just both casting spells on this human, and then he's looking at one lovingly, and he's like giving the points out or whatever. And you see one of them clearly wins. The crowd cheers, and a guy walks out. He's like, "Do we have any other takers?"
I do not want to, thank you.
I nudge Kieran. Hey, you can do stuff like that, can't you?
Nudge me forward a
You- you
little
can-
bit. I'm a little awkward about it.
You can tell I'm like getting kind of drunk, and I'm drinking the ale shade cider now. I'm just kind of like sipping on that.
Double fisting over there.
Something might
No,
pique your
in my
interest,
my other hand, I have the trout. I'm eating a trout. I'm just like having fun.
Franz, something might pique your interest is that moon dew tea.
Ooh.
Calming tea made from dew collected herbs.
Oh, yeah. Anything with moon in it, I want 3. So, so I get 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I buy 6 of those.
Wait,
And-
get some snacks too, Franz. While you're there, I yell from wherever we are.
Franz, I want to go over with you.
Uh,
Oh, sorry.
Just anything we haven't tried yet.
Okay.
I want to come over to you,
think
Franz, and open up my drawer so you can put the snacks inside of my little drawer.
Oh my god, dude, Pip is so cool. Yeah. So I put. I don't know what snacks there weren't, but something about. I feel like the boar in me, for some reason, really likes the fungal and forage delights for some reason. So I buy, 2 of each just to have like a sampler. So the skewer, the dumplings, and the loaves. Even though I'm pretty sure dumplings were already eaten, something about fungal and foraged, I feel like that's more like a naturey meal. So I get those, and then I get the moon dew tea. I put them in Pip's drawer, and I asked Pip if there's anything that he would like specifically.
I think Pip would stare at you for a moment and then say a very simple no.
Fair enough. And is there like a clearing anywhere near us?
Yeah, I'm sure you could find like a small clearing where you could like sit down and eat if you wanted to.
I'll tell
some trees or something.
Yeah, I tell Pip that I'll meet him back with the group, and I scurry off with one of with 2 of the moon dew teas to the clearing, and I just put one down, and I just say that it's for Salune, and I hope that she enjoys this drink with me, and then I just like sip on mine, and then when I finish it, I go back to the group.
You can see, because these trees are enchanted with some glowing motes in them, you can see that the enchantment seems to brighten slightly. It might just be in your mind, but you feel like the tree got brighter whenever you said that and poured the tea.
When I see that, I contemplate that I just drink alcohol, and I'm like, look.
It's not alcohol.
No, yeah. But when I see that, I'm like, am I drunk? Then I go back to the group.
And just as you maybe were about to get up on the stage, Kieran, you actually kind of hear a hushed tone go over the crowd as some whispers going on, and the music stops. And out in front of the lake, there's kind of like a large stage set up there, and you can see a band comes out. A few bards walk out onto the stage, and one of them, the main one up front. Did I do that right? No, hold on.
Is that the famous Oliver up there?
This man walks up. He's holding a lute. He has these green robes on with the lilies emblazoned or stitched into his robes. He has a lily crown on. He's got some of the glowing orange motes on him. And you can hear through thaumaturgy, I think it is, or prestidigitation.
Yep.
It's broadcasting his voice out to, and there's still like hushed whispers and stuff going on. Because not everyone gets super quiet when this stuff happens, but he's kind of broadcasting out to the festival.
Is it like a scared hush, or is it like a?
No. This is like something like, I guess everyone was kind of anticipating happening at some point. You didn't know it was happening, but you could tell the crowd here was like kind of waiting for this to happen.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And he raises his hand up and smiles, and he's like, "Good evening, Cyophelia. For those of you joining us the first time, welcome to the heart of the Gladefire Festival." And he gives a bow. "It's tradition now, as the lake begins to glow, that we lift our voices in honor of those who came before, the Fae who shaped these woods, and to the Fayward Queen whose steps still ripple beneath our feet. I have the honor of singing the old song once more, that we might remember our bond with the wild, and walk in harmony with the roots, the water, and the light. So breathe deep, open your hearts, and let the glade sing with us." And the band starts playing this song.
I sneak off to get another drink.
I like kind of stop Bob for a quick second, and I pull out the drawer.
Moonlight brush the mirrored lake, and dawn was held at bay. stars met the Fae. She wandered not with crown or guard, but seeds beneath her tread. They sparked with light and sank below, where ancient roots were spread. The lake embraced her glowing trail and cradled each faint spark, till time and tide would call them forth to kindle in the dark. Now every fifth midsummer's eve they bloom in silent rows, a sign the queen once walked these depths where living magic grows. The right recalls her quiet grace, her pact with leaf and wave, that elves and fae would tend the land and honor what she gave. So light your lamps and strike the chords, let laughter fill the tide, for when the glade fire stirs below, the queen still walks beside.
Everyone's got their lights up and they're doing the sway back and forth thing.
I'm gonna sway with the elves. I'm so engrossed.
I'm holding up my drink.
It's kind of like when the national anthem's being sung, like everyone's singing along with it, like quietly.
I'm when I see a majority are singing along, I feel left out, so I'm like mouthing, even though I have no idea what I'm saying. I just want everyone else to think that I know what I'm saying.
Okay, Franz, I don't know the words either. They never taught me this.
I don't want to interrupt the lyrics, but when I give Ba the Mundu tea, I place my hand on his shoulder and I let him know that I'm glad he's here, just to reassure him that I don't say it, but I'm like, I don't want him to think that he doesn't belong because people are judging him.
Thank you, Franz. I appreciate that.
The Bard group
This
gives
is an
about-
alcoholic, so I'm gonna get an actual drink. And I give him that.
Are people applauding?
Yeah, there's like raucous cheer goes out, and like you hear a bunch of cheering for a little bit, and then immediately the festival music starts back up right away.
I want to
Oh,
be
yeah.
clapping like fervently with them, like really, almost kind of obnoxiously because I'm so much bigger than everyone else.
I like to think
But just, like,
you got
slap
metal
my little
hands,
meat
it's like
slaps.
Clang, 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 clang.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, dude, did you actually enjoy that? Like, does your hearing module like tingle or whatever?
Oh yes, that level of performance certainly resonates within my metal. The harmonics are excellent.
As like you're clapping and making super loud noises, there's people around you turning and looking at you, but not like annoyed. They're like, "Yeah, dude! Like, fuck yeah! Fucking love it!" Festivities go back. Everything's kind of, going back to just jovial, being happy, having a good time. I'd say you're here for like maybe another 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Just kind of hanging out. You're just here to have a good time, and you're gonna go to bed when the festival ends, kind of thing. However, at some point, you hear off, not right next to you, but off a little bit ways off in the distance, you hear some loud yelling, like a ruckus going on.
Ruckus?
A ruckus. It sounds like people yelling.
I guess
like
I would
mimicking
turn to the
Maybe have
group
it
and
a good
say,
time.
"Do you hear that angry ruckus?
Oh, there's always a ruckus at these kinds of festivals, PIP. That's
Is it
kinda
a
the
lawful
idea.
ruckus?"
Uh,
Mm,
I
you
don't
don't know
know.
until you go find out. Usually.
Probably. It's
I
gonna
want
be
to investigate the
entertaining.
ruckus.
We should
I
go
want to
to
walk over to the source of the ruckus.
Okay. It's
let's
at
go,
like
guys.
it's at like the edge of some trees. Like it goes into the woods, but there's a group of people there. You can kind of see where the crowd there has spread out, kind of wide into a circle around like what's going on. The rest of the festival's still going on. This is like kind of localized. Obviously, it's not like interrupting the whole thing. But you can see there's a guard confronting a human. And the human is very irate. And he actually has a group of humans and elves with him right now. And they're trying to hold back this other human as he's like basically threatening the guard, freaking out. And at some point, the human who's arguing with the guard pulls out a vial of red something and he chugs it. And as soon as he does that, all of his friends freak the fuck out and just run into the woods and leave. They're like, oh shit. So as he drinks this red vial, he's kind of yelling out to the crowd. He's like, you're all traitors! Traitors to your people! And you can see he kind of starts entering into a deranged state after drinking this vial. And he starts attacking the guard and basically just completely overpowers his guard, who's bigger than him, and starts punching the absolute shit out of him. And you can't really see like his face, but he's got red in his eyes, like in his eyes is actual red. And he's just in a frenzy right now, just laying into this guard.
I mean,
we all see this as we're like walking up.
Yeah, as you're walking up, yeah, and no one else is trying to get in there because they're like, "What the fuck is going on?"
I would just go immediately for the guard.
Yeah.
Like to help them.
How far away? How far away did you say they were?
I'd say you walk up to the edge of the circle and like it's kind of like happening in the middle of the circle near the trees.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Hold Person on the person who has drinking the red vial and going crazy on the guard.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm gonna let PIP walk forward first and see what happens.
Yeah, I think I just like kind of like spring into Warforged mode. Like, I think at this point y'all would be kind of familiar with it, but it's like the Gentle Giant mode is over. Like all the gears are beginning to turn, steam is beginning to pump out. As I think I would just like run towards the guard to try to help him.
Hold person, it works for like a split second, but it doesn't hold, and you don't know why. This rage seems to have pierced through it, and he just continues beating the guard. The guard's bloody as fuck right now. His face has been. He's not like dying bloody, but his face is a broken nose. You know, maybe like a broken eye socket or something. He's just getting the shit beat out of him.
I think I would also yell back as I'm like running towards the guard and seeing that the hold person fails. I would kind of turn over my shoulder and yell out, "Bronze, what is the issue?"
I don't know. It didn't work.
I'm gonna try and shoot. Oh wait, what the fuck? I'm gonna try and shoot him with my laser pistol. I was gonna shoot him with my revolver, but it like disappeared from my inventory.
Yeah, you hit him.
And he's dead.
Yeah. And he crumples to the ground, and you're not even really sure if the laser pistol did like enough damage to kill him like in the traditional way, or if maybe this rage was wearing off or something. But as he falls down, he's foaming at the mouth.
Can I try to grapple him? Like leap after him now that he's like a little subdued, just to hold him?
Oh no, he's like dying, like dead.
Oh.
What?
Like, yeah, he's like he got hit by the laser pistol and fell on the ground and started foaming at the mouth and goes limp. Classic Waco style.
Okay, I guess I'd go to the guard then, just like pick him up and remove him from the situation.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna inch closer to the foaming berserk creature, and I'm gonna use my my eye for detail to see if I can get like any clues from a distance. I don't want to like get too close to him.
Okay, do a perception check since you're not
Oh,
close
okay.
to him.
Oh, I did investigation.
If you
That's
want to do
fine.
investigation, you have to go up to him to investigate. him.
I'll do perception.
I feel like I've only really. Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, you obviously notice he still has the vial in his. It like fell on the ground next to him, and you can see something on the back of his neck. But otherwise, it just look like a normal dude, just a human.
Is he still like? Is he dead, or is he just?
He's
just
not
like-
moving currently. There's still some foam coming out of his mouth. It's red in color, like pinkish red, I guess.
I look back at Franz and ask him to check it out for me. It seems okay, but anything could happen. And then I just have
Yeah,
like my laser pistol at him, just in case it attacks Franz as he walks up.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do an investigation, but like in my mind, like I'm just so used to being around were people, so I'm kind of just like looking at his fangs if he had any. I mean, obviously it's not because he turned into something, but in Franz's mind, it's like he doesn't have fangs. His ears look normal. You know, his clothes didn't change. I don't think I've seen anything like this before.
Kieran is still in the crowd watching all this, and I throw my voice a different, not Kieran's voice, but like, why don't you heal him? And I just go back to sipping the drink.
I thought he was dead.
Oh, he's dead. Yeah.
Yeah. And I yell back, "He's dead."
Bring the body towards us, and
And then like in a girl's voice, like, oh no!
Don't touch him.
Can I talk to the guard? Like, is he conscious?
Yeah, he is. He's trying to like stop the blood flow, and
Yeah.
he's still like he's on the ground, just kind of sitting up, just like, oh fuck, what just happened?
Yeah, I kind of want to like place him down, maybe like kind of against a tree, and pop open my drawer so that you could have like a little snack.
Not take the snack. He's like, what the
Then I slowly close
He
my
does not-
drawer,
he's
but
like, just got
I
the shit
remember
kicked out of
this.
me. I don't wanna eat.
I don't forget. But I want to ask him some questions. Officer, I'm glad that you are safe now, but I need to ask you several questions as to what just happened.
What? Okay.
And as he's doing this, I would like to
First
walk
and
through the
foremost.
crowd and go, oh my bad.
What is your name?
God damn it. I can make up a name. Hold on.
guard the guard.
David's like, yes. Now you know how it feels.
I'm sure you are suffering from a
Welcome
concussion,
to
but
my
I need you to
world.
think. What is your name?
What the fuck is this? I'm trying to avoid giving his name John, okay?
His
No.
name? Jacob.
He says his name's Tyrion.
Tyrion. Can you please describe in detail the incident that you just witnessed? How did it begin?
I'm not really sure. I mean, they were causing a ruckus, and that guy was trying to fight several people in the crowd with a group of his. And when I confronted him to try to get him to stop, he just kind of escalated from there. And then I don't know what the hell just happened. That was insane. That was manic. He was going crazy.
Yes, that was unbelievable. And I also heard the ruckus, which is why I came this direction. Did you happen to notice him ingest a special liquid? Because I noticed.
Well, yeah, I saw him drink something before he started beating the shit out of me.
Yes. That was quite an embarrassing display on your part, but that liquid must have had something to do
The
with
guard
it.
just puts his hands up like, what the fuck, dude? And goes back to holding his nose.
I will not hold that against you. I'm sure you are a very competent guard. However, we need to understand what happened here. Do you know this individual?
No, they were party goers. It seemed like they were just here to have like everyone else, and then started fighting people.
He made a quite loud accusation to the crowd. Do you remember what it was?
I don't really remember. It was in the heat of the moment. I was more worried about what was happening next and trying to fight, so I wasn't fully listening.
I was fully listening. He said something to the effect of, You are all traitors. Do you happen to have any idea of what that might be referring to?
I have no idea. I don't. He's just like, can we please get me somewhere to get healed up?
I do not have that kind of knowledge of Cyophalia. I'm sure that you will be able to find somewhere. Thank you for your knowledge. And I get to leave.
I've got you, friend. And that's when a 6-foot-tall elephant walks up. And he is wearing. Hold on, how do I post my picture? Go
I
portrait.
dramatically turn.
Are you able to see what I just popped up?
I think Jacob will have to do it.
I thought it. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Shit, son.
And that's when he lays one of his massive paws on the guard, and it starts glowing a green restorative magic, and I cast Heal Wounds.
You can see
Wow.
his crooked, broken nose will like kind of resets itself, and like you can kind of see like the bruising that was going around his face eases up. He still has blood on his face because that doesn't clean that, but he feels way better all of a sudden. He definitely is like,
And-
oh, thank you so much.
in Franz's
Yeah,
mind,
who's that giant elephant right next to you?
Oh, I was just standing over there with Peanut watching, and I couldn't help but come over and see you guys.
Who was a peanut?
Peanut's my friend. He's real shy.
PFP, who's that? And I like. I'm very wary of this this elephant.
May I learn your name and your disposition towards me?
Who, me?
Yes, you. Healer.
Well,
The guard gets up while you guys are talking, and he's like, I need to go report this to my captain, and like heads off somewhere.
shucks.
Tell him we helped you. As he walks away.
My name's Tinystocles Tenderfoot, but my friends call me Tiny.
That's a cool name. This
Well,
warrior
thank
is
you.
Kieran Sharpclaw, and I'm Ba, bodyguard.
Are
What
you a friend
brings
to
y'all?
us?
I don't know. Are y'all a friend to me?
I don't know.
Then the 6-foot-tall elephant goes over and begins inspecting the body. What do you think, Peanut?
What is a peanut?
Who is a peanut?
I ignore them and keep searching the body.
You can roll an investigation check or a medicine check. Whatever.
when I see Tiny heal the guard in my mind, I'm like, finally, a healer.
So you pick up the red vial and you're kind of looking at the foam in his mouth, or the vial that had red liquid in it. There's still some residue. There's actually some spores you can notice in there, but it's not super familiar to you. You wouldn't really know what that was. But you do notice that there's some spores kind of clinging to the side of the vial.
I reckon you're right, Peanut. We got ourselves a clue.
And Ba, whenever you rolled your perception check, I did mention that you noticed something on the back of his neck. I think we were talking. Multiple people were talking when I said it.
Yeah, Tiny, check the back of his neck.
Is Kieran with us right now?
Kieran has stepped through the circle, or where, the boundary, and I'm like a good 15-20 foot where they ran off, and I'm looking out in the forest.
And at this point, the crowd, I wouldn't say it's like dispersed, because there's still like a wide breadth around you guys and like the guy's body, but they're not like standing and staring at you guys like as onlookers anymore. They're kind of going back to...
Yeah, well, like his buddies ran away when they took that drink. Yeah, so I'm staring to see if I could see if there are any of them out there still. Just watching that area in case they come back. So I'm like, 20 foot away from y'all probably. From the center.
Okay.
Okay.
Jacob, I don't know if you So I can't speak with dead, but I'll wait for Tiny to finish his like investigation before asking questions.
Yeah, I think the only other thing I want to do is do a nature check on the spores.
Okay.
Did you check the back of his neck?
Ooh, nice.
I have not yet.
So you don't know, the liquid kind of confuses you, but when you see the spores, you do kind of know that this is a fungus that's not native to here, and it's called blood rot. And you would know it. It's like a hallucinogen, like a hallucinatory drug, basically. But it is extremely dangerous if you take too much of it. It does like fuck with your mind, and it can be permanent. But that's as much as you know about it. You've never seen a liquid version or format of that.
And I'll tell the party, it smells like blood rot. Used to have some back at home. My brother OD'd on it, party drug.
Oh, damn.
And
Party
Baugh, if
drug.
you're going to go up, I'll go ahead and you don't have to like roll a high check or
Yeah,
anything.
I'll go up and I'll like use my foot to like turn.
No,
his
I roll him over with his trunk so you can
Okay.
see it.
Oh, thank you.
On his neck, on the back of his neck, you can see a crude, like a very simplistic tattoo of the same symbol of the circle.
Guys, it's those circle people we ran into a while back. Our little
Themistocles, are you familiar with the Circle?
Did you just say the circle?
The Circle.
Do you know them?
Are you
I'm
a member
after
of
the
the
Circle.
Circle?
Hell no! You take that back, robot.
Wait, you're after.
I do not know what to take
Whoa,
back. I
why
simply
you
said a
mean-
statement.
He didn't
Well,
mean
it's
it like
false.
that.
As you guys are having this discussion, you see a whole group of guards, fully armored, walk up to you. And one of the men in front is like, if you could please follow me. And there's two of them go and grab the body. And they want you to follow them, escorting you.
What did I do?
Officers, this is excellent.
If you could please follow me. We need to go speak to the captain.
How much
Is
food
this
and drink
about
do you
this
have
guy?
in there?
I pop open the drawer, and I think it sounds like he put quite a bit. So I think Franz kind of stocked me up.
Yeah, it was two of each of the forge and fungal delights. So glow cap, the root flame, and the acorn loaf. Two of each.
Yeah, I take a little petty pours, like, and start walking behind them. Like, all right, we're good.
No, I see things are about to get serious, so I take the tea and I start sipping on the tea now, trying to calm down.
Some caffeine in there.
I smile a little bit.
So, the guards walk you back to. There's a large tent set up kind of in the back of the festival. This is like where like a lot of merchants and stuff have their goods stored and everything. There's a large tent set up, and this is the captain's like guardhouse tent basically for the festival. And they walk you up to a door. They open up the door and they're like, the captain would like to have a word with you. You walk in, and you're kind of standing there, and there's no one else in there at the moment. But from behind you hear someone walk through the door. They slam the door closed, and he goes and stands in front of the in front of his desk. And he's like, "All right, which one of you idiots thought it would be a good idea to start throwing punches during a packed festival? Shooting guns? You think this is some back alley where no one's watching? You realize what tonight was? 5 years we wait for this. 5 years of planning, coordination, peacekeeping. We had diplomats out there, highborn families, Fey representatives, and now I've got blood on the ground and half the crowd panicking because some lunatic decided to go feral in front of a goddamn food stall. Start talking fast. Who were you with and what the hell was that about?"
He says
When he comes in and
Oh.
What?
When he says feral, I make a fist. I'm just like, I'm getting pissed.
When he
Officer, I
comes in
don't
and
know
like
these
stands
folks.
up. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I just want to say I stand up too. I'm a military robot, so I have respect for this man, even though he's kind of a dick. But I stand.
Officer, I don't know these people. All I did was heal your soldier, so I don't know what I'm even doing here.
Captain, please. We can discuss this rationally.
Well, go ahead.
Yes,
You're welcome.
we were standing.
What?
I say you're welcome.
I turn and look at at Franz.
His
Let
face
Gappy
gets
handle
super
this.
red when you say that. He's like,
Franz,
"What the fuck did you say?"
PFP, keep going.
Captain, please disregard him. As I was saying, we were enjoying the festival. When I was gazing out over the lake, I heard a ruckus. I turned to address the ruckus and saw one of your men, a guard, trying to subdue another
Name is
man.
Tyrion.
Tyrion, yes, guard Tyrion. There was a ring of people. Inside was your guard Tyrion, and a man who was with several other humans and elves. He appeared enraged. When the guard, Tyrion, attempted to subdue him, he consumed a small vial filled with a reddish liquid. Upon doing so, he became uncontrollable.
That stuff's called blood rot, by the way.
So
Yes.
you can see the captain kind of calms down. He lets out a sharp exhale, and he kind of like looks to the wall next to him, kind of gathering his thoughts, and looks back at you. All right, so you weren't with him. Good. But don't expect a medal for doing the right thing. You think you helped? I've got 30
Yes.
witnesses who just saw a bunch of people throwing fists and one of them shooting guns and the other one's glowing red, screaming about traitors. That's what'll stick in their heads. Now I've got to put a lid on this before word spreads past the walls. But you're free to go.
Better than a dead guard. Like I said, you're welcome.
I apologize, Captain. I was the one who shot. He seemed very endangered. And I'm also a guard, so I had to spring into action. Also, my laser pistol cauterizes wounds. It does not cause any bleeding.
Would you like us to make a public statement?
The captain points to Franz, and he's like, "You keep talking to me like that, I'm gonna put you in a holding cell."
Wouldn't be my first.
Here,
I get
Tyrion-
sad when I hear that. I'm like, oh.
I just say, what do you mean it would not be your first time? When were you also held in a holding cell?
I had that moment like in movies. I have those where, yeah. I look out and just have all the memories of just like being like harmed and like held hostage and just all these horrific moments in my
that might
past.
be a sensitive topic to him. Maybe don't ask that right now.
Captain, we will discuss this internally later. I am also unaware of the time that he was held in a holding cell. But the good news is that we have met a new companion, Tanistocles, who seems to be quite proficient in the ways of medicine, healing, and
Please
other nature.
leave my post. I have to go take care of this with the crowd. And he's
Would you like our
starting to go
assistance?
out the door.
Okay,
So we gotta please.
I sneakily leave a moon tea for him.
I give him a salute and I walk out.
I grab that fucking tea. He does not deserve this tea.
That is wasted upon him. Please, no. And you don't have to salute him, Pip. And per usual, like,
It's okay, guys.
As you guys
go
walk
back
out,
to
you
enjoying
can
the
see him
festival.
pull out he has like a mug of something, you don't know what it is. And he takes a swig of it and makes like a pain face, like he just took a shot of something strong.
I whisper alcohol.
As we walk back out to the festival, I want to like almost kind of dramatically sigh. It makes like a weird noise as air passes past my like little
Yeah.
noise gate. The Glade Fire Festival. It always brings something, doesn't it? At least I presume something always happens at the Glade Fire Festival.
As you say that, a merchant's walking by and he's like, "You got that right." Like not knowing
Yes.
what just happened, he's just like, "Yeah." Festival.
My assumptions were correct. Something always happens at the Glade Fire Festival.
Now that seems like the festivities are back on. I go get more drinks for myself.
Well, so as like
Tiny,
you
are you
try to-
hanging out with us? You want one?
Well, so
We
as y'all
can
try to
try.
proceed, y'all run into a stationary Tiny with his arms crossed, and you kind of get a better look at him. So he's like a big old elephant. He's wearing like overalls that are like super raggedy, like he's been super travel worn. and like a big old traveling cloak that's also worn. Like this picture of him is way too pristine, but I couldn't get it to be.
Comfortable outfit, by the way.
And
It's really
he's
fitting
got
for this setting.
he's got this big glowing moonstone embedded in his forehead, and at this point he pulls out his crescent moon sickle, and it starts glowing as well as his gem, and he says, "We have words."
I pull out my wand. What words?
Y'all
Feywild
mentioned
or, the
y'all mentioned the circle. Are y'all with them?
No, we
Absolutely
ran into
not.
them a while back. We were on
You
a
ran
mission.
into them where?
Coincidentally, quite far away,
Yeah, very far
up in the
away.
Falklands.
The Falklands? What?
Yes, it was a dwarven group.
Dwarves? Were they druids?
Well, to be fair, it was Elvin's working something else.
Yeah.
Elves.
It was like a bunch of dwarves and one elf guy.
They were
Nah.
bamboozled.
That's not right.
Hey, do we still have the letter from them? Oh yeah, I should still have like the letter they gave me. The one they gave me at the bar, and then here. I like.
You've been warned one.
Yeah, you've been warned.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, they knew we'd mess with them, and they told us to leave them alone. And I hand it over to Tiny.
What is your experience with the circle?
And I give him a very haunted look of sadness.
Is that a sensitive topic? We don't have to talk about it, Tiny.
I think that we should talk about it.
I travel long from the distant lands of Adahar. I was a notorious farmer, and I was a leader of my people, a young leader, but grew to take on the mantleship. That's why I was chosen by Saloon, pointing at my crested moon forehead. Saloon, to lead the people, but a group of druids, evil druids, wanted to destroy everything, and they poisoned our farm. Nothing can ever grow there again with the blight they've spread. And a group of druids called themselves the Circle, and I've been traveling the lands looking for any rumors, but that led me here.
Well, it seems like the circle's here too.
That is
I pull out
quite
my
distressing.
I pull out my medallion and I say, "You also follow Selune?"
And I show off my +2 moon sickle and my
And my moonstone on my forehead.
I've been touched by Saloon.
Can I touch it, Tiny?
I reach out for a hug. I say, "Brother."
And I say, hold on, let Peanut smell you first. I don't trust anyone.
What is a
has
peanut?
this-
You have referenced a peanut several times now, and I do not see a peanut.
He's my best friend. He came with me all the way from Adahar. And I referenced my shoulder where y'all can't see anything.
I would
This whole
like to
time, I
give
still have my
everyone
arms
else.
I hold my hand out for something to smell me, and I just
I'm
kind
still
of
having my arms out.
All right, Peanut trusts you for now, so I like you.
Okay, well, I like you too, Tiny.
Now, what do you want to
Did you-
touch
did-
now?
Did you want to? Oh, I just wanted to see if I could touch the moonstone.
Well, all right.
Okay, I fly up with my winged boots, and I just give it a little touch to see if I get any magic powers.
It starts glowing, but no, you do not get any magic powers.
Okay, cool. Anyways, did you want a drink? I'm gonna get a couple.
Well, what is y'all's business with the Circle?
I want to stare at you for several seconds and quietly, kind of under my breath, but very clearly to where everyone can hear, I say, relationship status updated.
Well, I thought we were gonna leave them alone because I felt like when we took on the job, we accidentally ran into them, and it was like a big thing that I don't want to get involved with, or that we didn't want to get involved with.
Yeah, we haven't quite discussed what we're gonna do about that as of yet.
Well, you guys are my best lead. You have that note and all this going on here. I'll follow you for now, but no promises.
Well,
Ironically, you are our best lead.
What?
But I'm distressed that this group seems to be much larger than we had previously anticipated. Clearly,
Like
they
a
have
whole
significant
continent.
influence.
Oh, that group. I thought you meant our group, Pip. My bad.
You grow one more person.
I-
You're huge.
I rest a hand on your shoulder. Our influence grows every day,
I
but
mean,
not
so
as big as the
far,
circles.
so far it doesn't sound like they are the same, just based on what you've told me and what I've seen here. But the name's the same. It's got to be
Using
them.
the same name. I
Do they
mean,
have
I
the
don't
same
know.
tattoo
The
that you
first
saw?
meeting-
The cabal of druids from my land didn't use tattoos.
Oh, damn,
I got to
well,
look
they-
at their face, but that's all I know.
Well, then we've been noticing
assuming-
tattoo.
I'm assuming that the circle, the name now makes more sense. The circle attaining to a druid circle.
That's what I thought.
I didn't think druids even went bad. I thought they were all about the nature. And you're
Oh
telling me
no,
they're
these druids hated robots like this. They were very prejudiced,
Oh,
and they thought that
that's not cool.
technology was destroying the world, so they wanted to poison everything, so all life died, and then it could be reborn again anew. That's why nothing can ever grow at my farm again.
Relationship status updated. I do not like the circle any longer.
Agreed. But I don't know if we want to be messing with them. It seems like they've got some powerful forces at work.
Yeah,
Are you
I
sure you
was
wanna be
kind of
hunting
with
them down,
Bob
Tiny?
that
Oh, I'm
druids stay
certain.
away.
I'm on a mission.
But why would a lone individual be found here?
Well, I've mapped my progress. Y'all want to see where I've been?
Yeah, sure.
Of course.
If it's not just here.
Stand by.
Standing by.
Does this work if I just throw this in the chat? No, okay. I'm just gonna throw it into the Mount Nova Discord.
Yeah, that's the best way.
I took a boat from Idahar, landed on the southern shore, went to a city called Tythia. That was pretty cool. Then I sort of just started wandering
did you-
all over.
Did you see the circle?
No, but I heard rumors that they might be up this way.
Thank you for sharing this,
The only
Temistocles.
other leads we had were the guys that berserk dude was with that ran into the forest.
Well, too bad you just killed that guy.
Well, yeah, but he was gonna kill the other dude.
Franz,
Yeah, I don't know. Who's gonna...
Yes,
Here
sir.
we
are you able to communicate with the deceased?
I did cast that spell, and then they took the body.
Do we notice?
I
where they
think
put the
then-
body, or...
That we might need to do something unlawful.
Whoa, Pip, are you sure?
It is for a lawful cause. Perhaps
I didn't know that.
we
Okay.
plan to recover the body so that we might question it.
Do you want to just ask the captain, or do we just not want to deal with him anymore?
Maybe we
Fuck that
ask his
captain.
second in command. He didn't seem too keen on us.
Yes.
Or we can ask Tyrion. He likes us. Or he better like us.
Yeah, Peanut says that's a good idea. I did heal him after all.
Yeah, he does kind of owe us.
Kieran, what is your
Yes.
standing in this city?
None whatsoever. Are you talking about
Hmm.
lords? I mean, I'm still a noble, if that's what you mean. Nobles are nobles
That is-
everywhere.
Slightly what I'm getting at. Is any of your relatives, do they have any standing in this city? Any nobility that might be known of by name if you were to be referenced here?
I mean, it's Brightscale, right? Out of game?
Yeah,
His name?
Valorian Brightscale.
Yeah. I mean, Uncle Brightscale's definitely known, according to the sagas.
Wait,
Looking
Brightscale?
Brad,
Like Thalorian Brightscale? With all the
I have
swords?
also heard this name.
Who's that?
There's a little sigh. It's like, yes, it's DeLorean Brightscale is my uncle.
Wow.
Related to him? Dude,
Yeah.
you know he's got a guard over there. His name is Cross Bogard. I met him a while back. He's a good buddy of mine.
Yeah.
He's gay.
I haven't read any
He's
of
also
his
a guard.
latest exploits. To be sure, he's been away from home for quite some time, so we haven't got the next edition.
I'm just thinking that if we are somehow able to prove to the people here that you have relation, perhaps through some act or deliverance, if you're able to prove this, then that would gain us enough standing to capture audience with Tyrion.
I thought DeLorean was a gold dragon. How are you gonna convince anyone that you're related to him? You're
Are there any
Bronze
feats
Dragon,
that you
right?
can perform that would prove your inheritance?
Yeah, that's true. Thank you, Pip, for that. I actually do have some of those abilities from the Golden
Surely you're
Side,
mentioning in his text, his bestseller.
I've reviewed all of his texts, and he is only mentioned very briefly, not by name, only by reference.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all know, but yeah, I wasn't really much into adventuring. This is more of a forced thing by my mom. I take more after my dad. I like black scales, you know, and I don't know. It's just
As soon as you say
something-
your mom,
Kieran is like a teenager just coming out of like his teenage years, and DeLorean's like a full ass grown uncle paladin out traveling and shit. So
as soon as you say your mom, I'm like, she must be a lovely woman.
DeLorean is extremely gorgeous.
Yes, I'm also quite familiar with this name.
But no, my mom has kind of forced me out. I've spent most of my time.
Yes, we are fully aware.
Yeah, so I
Well, I wasn't.
thank you, Tiny.
Kieran's our young one over here, so you know we're all kind
But
of.
to pick back to the main thing, if I need to push a little weight around, I'm sure I can handle that.
We might need for you to exaggerate your influence here, perhaps to gain an audience with Tyrion.
You mean a little deception, maybe a little performance type situation?
Yes, I thought it was very clear.
are you guys still standing outside of the guard's tent?
No, I imagine we like move to like a
Okay.
Yeah,
spot.
we
we're
moved
like
around,
walking
get
and
more
talking.
food. We're starting to walk and talk.
Although we were going to go back to the guard, right? Tyrion?
The guard.
Yeah, the guard.
No, but
Once
I
we're with
like that.
Tyrion,
Guard-
I'm sure one soldier will respect another.
Let's try and talk to Tyrion first, and if we can't talk to Tyrion, let's try your plan, Pip, with Tyrion. Because
Okay.
Tyrion should just talk to Tyrion should just talk to us, right? Like
As usual, I don't pay attention to. I wasn't paying attention when a noble or somebody with authority is trying to browbeat us. I don't like it. Did y'all catch his name?
the captain or
The captain?
guard?
Captain.
He never told you the name.
His name is the
Fuck
captain.
that,
Yeah, I thought it
fuck
was
that
the
guy.
We'll run with Captain. Best we got. Okay.
Temistocles, what are the scope of your powers?
And as a demonstration, my moon gen starts glowing a deep purple, and I start some druid craft and just making some plants sprout. And then in the middle of the bloom is a batch of good berries, which, towards my flavor, are all peanuts.
Excellent.
Oh yeah,
And I give.
And
a
what are
peanut
Peanut's
to everyone.
powers?
yeah. Does Peanut have
Uh,
any?
Peanut is a very good listener, and
Okay.
he's very friendly and tells great jokes. He keeps me company when I'm alone in the jungle or in the forest.
Well, does Peanut have any thoughts on what we should be doing? Who we should talk to first?
Peanuts wanted to go back and get some more of that delicious seed at the festival, but I don't think that's a very good idea right now.
I'm almost to myself. I think that's a perfectly fine idea. I want some snacks too.
We could definitely do both. I don't see why not.
to be clear, you want to go get snacks right now.
I thought we were going to go see.
You still have
Period.
any
Look at
more
that stacks, damn.
in your drawer?
Unfortunately,
just
I am
snacks.
out of snackies.
I just gave y'all some snacks, some
Some
peanut
good
berries.
peanuts.
Okay, I'll eat
okay.
I'll eat the peanut berries from.
I didn't. We eat these. Okay.
Oh yeah, I eat them all the time.
Pop one.
Do you
What does it
show
taste
first?
like?
Tastes like a
It's like
peanut.
yeah, peanut berries.
I'm eating it a shell fully intact. So
All right. Are you ready to throw your weight around, as you say, Kieran?
While you guys are talking, you see a guard walking by, just going back to his post, and it is Tyrion.
Oh,
His face is
Oh.
all
Tyrion.
cleaned up, and he's just kind of back at his post.
Kieran, please, now.
Okay, yeah, and I take the cue, rush up to him, get side by side. Kieran, how you doing? You feeling a little better?
The
We
ego's,
talked.
the ego's still bruised, but I feel fine otherwise.
You did fine. I mean, the dude had some kind of crazy potion, right? Who knows what the hell that did? We talked to the captain. I don't know if you know it. I'm somewhat of a noble. This is a pretty established traveling band of adventurers. We've been tasked to kind of see what we can figure out what's going on. To that end, I know we've already questioned you. You might be a little confused. We actually need help. We need to go ahead and get access to the dead man's body. We need to go ahead and inspect that one more time. We didn't really have enough time, if you know what I'm saying. So that's what we need help with right now. If you could point us in the direction where they took his body, we'd like to come with us. Might be helpful.
While you're mentioning that, you can see him. He kind of like looks up, just like looking around. You can like get on his tippy toes, and he's kind of looking around, or whatever, just getting his bearings around him, and kind of in a hushed tone, which you can barely hear because there's still music and stuff going on. He's like, "All right, look, you guys help me out. I'll help you out. You can just go to the morgue in the morning and tell them that you're there to investigate the body. They have all kinds of scribes and medical people coming in to examine these bodies for diseases or whatever purposes. You don't really need to be somebody to go look at it, but you can request it. I'm not
I'm just
supposed to
making
tell
sure
you
it's
that.
not lying to us.
You feel like he's telling you the truth because you helped save his life.
Yeah. It's just reassurance.
Peanut wants to know why we can't just go now.
Because it's kind of
Maybe-
late and the guards at the festival. I just
No,
you can
it's
go-
fine.
I'm telling you, you can either try to go illegally now and have to fight the guard, or you can go legally in the morning.
No,
I
we'll
prefer the legal option.
We'll most likely go in the morning. Where is it located so I know where we need to head?
And he tells you some district that you're not familiar with. He doesn't have like a map on him to like give you. So you'll
Yep, you
probably have
remember
to
that.
figure out how
Put
to
that in
ask
your
around.
memory module.
Memory module updated.
Oh yeah. I think I'm starting to understand him now.
No, I think that's good enough for now. You're completely correct. We should wait
Yeah.
till the morning. That's obviously the right thing to do.
Are you okay with that, Tiny? I know you're.
No, I don't have a preference. Peanut was the one asking.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for everything. And I kind of push him on his way. And once he's gone, I look back. We're totally going tonight, right?
I'm concerned of what might happen to the body by the morning.
Okay. Okay, you're
I
right.
concur. I think sooner the better.
It could be disturbed.
Yeah, from what little we know about the circle, I mean, they were able to place a note, just like that, to Bob.
That is a good point. We do not want the circle to access the body before we do.
Were there leaves around the note when you found it?
Leaves? No, they.
Plants
Were there
or
leaves in
any-
your pocket?
My
Not
pocket.
that I remember. They just stuck it in there. I just noticed them stick it in there.
Did you smell the
And,
scent of fresh pine?
I don't believe so.
Hmm.
I'll do a history check to see if I remember. No pun?
You don't smell pine. You don't.
Did not
You don't
smell any
none of that makes any sense to you.
Yeah.
And I start using my trunk to scratch my chin as if I was thinking.
Clearly, the odds of there being two independent, evil, yet unrelated societies called the Circle engaging in activities at the same time is statistically impossible, correct?
I mean, I don't see how they could
Calculate
be
that
all
for
up
us,
the way in Von Rieg and
Calculate
all
the
the way
odds.
over in Idaho. But that was my farm was destroyed a couple years ago, and they've been on the run since. So maybe they could have gotten that far. I don't know.
I calculate the odds to be 0.17%. Repeating,
That's
of
pretty.
course.
Is that low?
It's pretty low.
That's very low, Tony. Not a coincidence.
Oh, well, we should probably do it now while the captain's still distracted with like what just happened. You know, maybe he's.
Yeah, I agree. I don't want to deal with the captain at all. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
That guy's.
Would you like me? I must be honest with my capabilities. My ability to sleuth is poor.
Well, we should just try and nonchalantly make our way over. We should enjoy the festival and make our way over to whatever district the
Yes.
Tyrion told us to go to.
That sounds pleasant.
It's the best lead we had.
Okay, I'm just gonna start walking towards where the morgue is.
Yeah, stop by some stalls. PRP. Make it look natural.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Load up on snacks and drinks.
And every now and then I stop and buy one and then put it in my drawer.
Good.
Ooh. Yeah, that's good. Imagine this is at night. I didn't do a night one, but yeah.
Bright
so as you
moon.
walk into Cyophelia, it's a beautiful city. It is. You can definitely tell there's some elven architecture, like obviously all this elven architecture. There's trees growing like crazy all around it. They're kind of enveloped and built into or with the buildings. Vines growing on everything. You can see some tree arches, and there's bridges all crossing the rivers, and there's fountains and reflecting pools everywhere. The city is right now, it's pretty dead, obviously. There's maybe a couple of grumpy people that are yelling at clouds about people doing these festivals and all that. But it's not like a lively city right now. There's all of the actions happening across the way over there. So you're in a city and you know nothing about it.
Do we notice anything that looks like the morgue or whatever?
No, there's
Tyrion
not
told us
like at the front of the city. There's not a sign on a building that says morgue.
There isn't like is there like a very distinct building that looks like a hospital or of some kind, or like
No,
just
all of
any
these buildings up
significant building?
here when you first enter the city, they're more of like the shops, and
Gotcha.
they don't have like a market necessarily, but everything's housed in shops up front, and like you can see magical niceties shops and clothing and all that. The doors are closed, lights are off, but it's just you would imagine this would be like where, everyone's visiting the city is the first thing to see. They're not going to have that up front. It's more of a
Kieran.
business
Cast-
district.
We might need
Cast
you to
locate
employ.
objects.
Oh,
Go ahead. Go ahead, Fib.
no, please, Franz.
I cast locate object, and I'm looking for the vial.
Well, the vial is currently in Tiny's bag because he was holding it last.
That's true.
So you
I know
locate it directly next to you. You look at
Hell
Tiny.
Tiny,
Without
do
a
you know
hint
anything
of
about
sarcasm.
that vial.
Say
Sorry, what was-
again.
Do you know anything about that thing? The vial you're holding?
Well, I told you it smelled like it had bloodroot in it, but I had never seen it in this kind of liquid form. That's new.
Gotcha. But have you seen the other circle members go berserk like that? One guy.
Nah, the druids I remember were just casting black magic.
Dang, black magic.
What are you saying, Pip?
Oh, I was just gonna say to you without a hint of sarcasm. excellently done.
Thanks, Ted. Well, I
As
thought you were
you're
gonna say
meandering through
something
the
before I
city,
cast that.
Oh, yeah. I did want to say something earlier. To Kieran.
Okay.
Do you think that you could employ your influence once more to perhaps acquire the location of this morgue from one of these bystanders so that we don't attract attention?
Yeah, I suppose. But there anything for a segment. Became in real life now.
I'm gonna approach with
Yeah.
Kieran looking like an actual bodyguard. I'm just gonna be like quiet and stoic, just making sure he's protected.
Yeah, and I'll start walking towards one of the bystanders. I would like to pick out a male bystander.
okay. Would you
I don't
just,
want to yell or be intimidating to a woman.
yeah.
Would
Oh, what are you saying to him? Just picking him up.
Oh yeah, sir, sir.
Huh?
Hey, I know it's late. I'm tired. We just got in and we're supposed to inspect this thing, but the damn captain didn't give us the freaking location of the mortgage. He said that way, and he was so pissed he ran off trying to go investigate the other thing while we're investigating this. Where's this damn morgue? We've been walking around for a while.
The morgue?
I give a nod
Damn,
from
it's
behind.
like
Kieran.
hospital morgue. Come on, man.
That would be in the ancestral district. It's near the back. It's where the graves are, and just the morgue's over there. Is where they do the processing. But most people don't typically visit there.
Special orders, man. I mean, we got to figure this out.
He's not lying.
But what about the building itself, though? Like, what are we talking about? What's it looking like structurally? Something that was, if I could
Gods
see
if
from
I
the-
know. I don't ever go over there.
Oh, okay. So you said that way.
Yeah, and he points down. There's like if it splits two ways, a left and a right. He points down the left street and tells you to go back. Just keep walking that way, and you'll get to the. You'll pass through one other district, and then you'll get to the ancestral district.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. And I start walking.
He wasn't lying to us.
No, I mean he's just a towns guy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's an asshole too.
And now you
So
see
as you
Kieran
make your
walking-
way through your, so right now you're kind of like in the commerce district of the city. You make your way through. You walk through the civic district. This is where like some of the main governmental buildings would be, like a library. There's like an amphitheater, some public gardens with some glowing plants and whatnot. You kind of make your way through that, and then you get to. It's definitely darker back here. You can see. There's a couple of buildings set up. One of them has the lights on, and I don't have like a cool name for it, but that would be the morgue, where that one's at. And you can see behind it, there's like a pretty expansive graveyard with a bunch of really intricate tombstones and or crypts, or not crypts, but what are they, mausoleums? Like really nicely, like nice tombs for nobles or whatever. Very well lit. Like all of them have these beautiful motes of light and flowers and all this all around them. That's beyond the morgue, though.
The morgue.
And you can
There you
see
go, Pip.
outside the morgue there's 2 guards stationed out there. They look kind of bored.
Okay, Pip. I know you're not sneaky, but whatever
Yes.
we come up with, I can definitely help you be somewhat sneakier.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I
very
think-
sneaky
I,
either.
I think we should just walk up with authority like we did with that one guy. Kieran.
Yes. I think that, Kieran, you need to really throw your weight around. Let them know how distinguished you are.
Okay, I will.
We'll back you up. We
see
got
me,
you.
like, settle
Surely they will
myself,
crumble to the pressure.
and you kind of see my face. Like I've been more kindlier over the last few weeks, but you can see my face kind of return back to that constantly pissed off and bored look that I had.
Excellent.
When we were in the caravan, and like I'm ignoring all of y'all and everything, and just walking like, all right, here we go then. Oh,
As you're walking up, I'd like to think like before you guys are walking up towards them, you can hear one of them complaining that he's not at the festival right now. He's like, God, I can't believe I fucking got stuck on morgue duty tonight.
That would fucking suck. Once every 5 years, you have to guard the morgue.
As you walk up, they straighten up and they're like at attention, holding their spears. What business do you have?
This is with the captain. He sent us here. We got to check out this body before it gets too bad. You have a body, don't you? And I'm like, not even looking at him. I'm looking around, like, have my arms crossed and just looking pissed
They
off.
look at each other and they're like, this is a
looking
morgue. There
very
are
deep.
several bodies here. What, you
No,
said the
the
captain
body
sent
that-
you?
Yes, the body that just came in less than an hour ago.
And he's real pissed off.
Yes,
I don't
he is
wanna
very
deal with this shit,
displeased.
and I don't want to deal with your shit. I want to get in there and look at this body and get back to the festival.
Okay, roll an intimidation or deception check.
And can I secretly cast guidance on him to assist him with the D4?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
So this plus this
Hell
D4.
yeah.
I'm rolling that D4.
You can kind of see. What the hell? The fuck just happened?
I will hide that.
You did a which one? Deception. Okay, so as you do that, they kind of like straighten up, like, oh shit, the captain gave orders or whatever, and you can kind of see them scrambling around, like they're not quite sure like what to do necessarily because they were not expecting any action or whatever. But they open the door and let you in. And they're like, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Don't tell the captain, please.
I
It's
tip my
fine,
straw
it's
hat.
fine.
Whenever we
give
go
it-
to enter,
give
I
it
want to
the
open
vibe.
my drawer for the two of them and offer them a treat since they can't go to the festival.
Oh,
They are fucking ecstatic when you do that. They're like they grab like a bunch, like armfuls.
No, I make sure they only take one.
Okay, they try to grab a bunch.
I offer them some peanuts.
There are other people here that would also like to be at the festival.
And
Yeah, just
as we
move
walk
back
past them,
after.
I say, "Thank you for your service," and walk inside.
Yeah, when they're out of earshot, I'm like, dude, they're actually trying to steal all our snacks. What was that?
Well, they're excited about festival food. Come on.
Yeah, but we already gave them one.
Yeah, it's necessary.
They're on
It's
duty.
good.
So are we in the morgue? Did we make it?
Yeah, so you're in it. It's not like it's nighttime. It's not even like really operational.
Mhm.
There's not anyone in there. It's like they're waiting. They basically put the bodies in there and they're waiting for the next morning to kind of go through it.
Okay.
It's all magical, right? They don't have to do it immediately. So, it's pretty much empty. You could see there's bodies lined up that have, I don't know what a medieval morgue would look like, but you know, like the morgues that have, they have like drawers with like the bodies in them. or
Mhm.
whatever.
Yeah.
You could see a couple of those, and they have names marked on them. And then you see I guess like a gurney type thing in the middle of the room with a blanket over somebody. But on the blanket, you can see a note.
I want to read the note.
The note says, "This won't give you the answers you're searching for. Meet me tomorrow night when the sun goes down." And it gives you a location in the warehouse district.
I turn to the group and say,
Map.
"Someone has anticipated our arrival."
Oh, and it says on it, sorry, make sure you're not followed at the end.
Circle? Is it the circle?
There's no markings that indicate.
Yeah, I take the
circle on
note and I take the note and I can inspect it. Is there like a signature on the note from anyone?
Is the handwriting the same?
it. It has a dash and says S.V. on the bottom.
It's V. I pull out the other note that I got and see if the handwriting matches,
Very different.
and I show the rest of the team.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Yo, Franz,
note
did you want to talk to
states-
this guy?
I think that we still go for it. The note states that it won't have any effect, but I don't know if I believe them.
Yeah, who knows?
I go to the door
Yeah,
of the
we
morgue
still
just to, and like stand guard at the door, so to make sure no one like comes in.
Kieran
Ask
has a.
them 5 questions if there's any specific answers that we're looking for, like who's supplying.
Is it 5 or is it 3?
That is 5.
That is
We'll go back
3.
to it.
Let's find the right body first, and I'll go and unsheet the guy on the gurney.
It's him. That's like he was a freshly rolled in
Yeah.
corpse.
Yeah,
basically.
Aha!
Kieran, you keep watch. I need to make sure this guy isn't lying to us. This dead body doesn't lie to us.
I'll go to the door and watch.
Oh, perfect.
5 questions.
Nice. I'll stay.
But before I cast, I was just finalizing the questions.
I asked him where
So
the
this-
circle's based. Where their
I
secret
think that maybe
headquarters is.
first we should ask if he is affiliated with the Circle.
Right.
Clearly, the answer is probably yes, but it's a good ground baseline.
Well, if we ask that, that removes the question. If we just ask where's the circle base, that'll confirm already within that if he is affiliated with them and if he also knows where they are.
We should
It's
ask
like a
what they're
2-for-1.
doing here. What's the circle doing here? Because I feel like if you ask for their base, they could tell us like, somewhere. We've seen them in 3 locations already. So,
Another good question I think to ask would be, what was he trying to accomplish here?
What did he mean by traitors?
We had the traders. We had to bring up the traders.
True.
too. Who are the traders and why? 2 questions.
Who's supplying the
The blood rig.
the vials?
And how are they getting in such liquidy form?
And what did it
Okay.
taste like?
we might be asking too many questions. I think.
No, not what it tastes like. The vial one.
All right.
The
The
trader.
circle's plans. What does he mean by
Circle.
traders? How did he get the vial? 2 more.
What does the vial taste like?
The vial. What is? No, not the taste.
We'll,
What is?
we'll
was the
see
vial?
what based on what they
Why-
tell us. We'll see what based on what he says.
Okay.
Okay, so
This whole time, Kieran has a.
what does it look like as you
a
cast the spell?
I walk up to him and is he wearing shoes?
No.
Okay. So I run my finger across his bottom of the feet, and it's almost like he is reacting to that and lets out one singular laugh, and that brings life into him. And he's alive.
He does not let out a laugh, but you see
Yes, he does.
a ghostly figure of. That's what you think happens, but the rest of it is.
His feet get tickled a little.
Yeah.
Do a curl.
A ghostly form. His eyes are like black voids, but a ghostly form of this man slowly rises out of the body and is floating above it.
Okay.
He doesn't.
Don't be
yeah,
scared,
You,
Cena.
you becken him. He doesn't talk to you.
That's your spell. You do it. You ask them.
I ask him, who is supplying the vials that you consumed before you died?
He says the vials just come in crates from the ones above us.
Ask him where the pickup location is.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You have to
Where's
ask it.
the location of these crates?
I am not the one that retrieves these crates. I am just a grunt.
All right, we gotta stop with that one. That line of questioning. We only have 3 more.
Refocus.
What did you mean by traders?
All of the elves and the humans in Malnova are traitors, except for us.
I think this
I told
definitely
you to stop.
relates him to the other circle group that we encountered. They discussed the same themes.
I hand
don't
him.
ask- Don't ask.
I
me
hand
another
him the
question.
paper, and I ask, "Do you know who SV is?"
I have never seen this paper, nor do I know who SV is.
All right, we gotta stop asking. We need to huddle. Go back to the door area.
Do we want to know what his objective was here?
That's probably a good idea.
If we need
Or do we not
need
care?
We need leads, right? So we chased the Vile lead down 2 questions, and maybe we're close to a third one. It would actually give us something to go investigate. And I think, Tiny, what were you thinking? Maybe we could see who's dropping these off type situation. I like that. And then what was the other one?
We can ask him what his next mission was.
Or what he was.
I like the pickup location question. My concern is that possibly his mission here at the festival was simply to wreak chaos. Exactly.
Right. I'm not sure if, like, I still want to know. So we learned that everybody else is traitors but them, but we don't know why. It'd be great to know why, but that's more of a curious, thing to figure out versus a tangible, what can we do next thing.
We can
Okay,
ask him
I have
what
one
his-
other question.
Oh, no, wait, we can ask him where his companions would have ran off to.
Well, he said he didn't know where the.
Yeah, but
One
if we
side
went to
was-
if we found his companions, we'd have a lot more people to talk to and not have to bring them back to dead to do it. Per
Yeah,
se.
but like we could ask him where they would like hide out or something.
I could ask for a definite name that he is aware that is in this town, and that could give us a lead.
Mm,
I like the line of questioning
Does-
that we've considered that provides us with a location.
yeah, because he could not know, right? If you ask him that, and then that's just the last question. Like, yeah, I don't know any.
Well, he has to know someone here
In
that
town?
works with him.
Necessarily?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
I mean,
What's the next
maybe.
question?
Guys,
Mm. I like.
We
like-
can say we could ask like where the most likely place his companions would be, or I don't really know.
I think we go with the pickup location. Where did he pick up the vial?
he said it
He
wasn't.
already-
That wasn't his
already-
responsibility. That wasn't.
But he
his
had
thing.
to have acquired it somewhere.
But that means that
maybe
he-
the name
he
of
wanted
the-
his companions.
Yeah, we can say like
Just to clarify, he said that people above him gave them the crates.
we
Yeah,
can ask for a name.
He wasn't the one to pick them up, right?
No.
correct.
Yeah,
We could ask for the name of whoever's above him.
that's true.
He probably doesn't know.
It doesn't necessarily know. That's why I was saying for him to provide a name that is working with him. So you have a lead.
Yeah, but a name is not a location, right? A name is hard. A name has to be investigated. A location where multiple people would be really good.
Maybe ask where the rendezvous spot was for all his friends who ran off.
I think the
Yeah.
the name is just better because we know it definitely like an actual person to go off of.
But there's, but once again, that
The,
starts.
the
a whole
problem with the
thing of-
location is that it could have been a one-off location.
Mm,
That's why we go there now.
I think that either way will require more work. I don't know that one provides more benefit than another.
yeah, that's a good point. We don't know. We have no clue. Like the asking for a name might be the best thing comparatively.
Franz, you are the death speaker.
Yeah, I think we have 2 good options.
Give us the name of an individual that you're working with. That's here in this town or closest to this area.
Ooh.
He just says one word, Valmin. V-A-L-M-I-N, Valmin.
And what were the initials we had?
VALIM.
V-A-L-M-I-N.
IN. SV was on the letter.
I had the same thought to Nesticles, but he did confirm that he doesn't know who the SV is, so perhaps for now we consider them two different people.
It seems like SV is gonna give us more information somehow.
Yeah, I
Well,
think-
we'll
It's true.
confirm if we meet with SV, we can confirm if he's willing to provide at least what V stands for. We can confirm, because if this guy's working for him, he's not going to know his full name or full initials. He might just know him as Valman, and that's what V could be, is Valman.
True. I'm concerned
We should get
why
out of
this
here
note
before
was
we,
left.
before we get
Yes.
caught.
I believe those are the 5 questions.
Who was this note intended for? Us?
I would
Seems
guess
to be
so.
the case.
I've been getting random notes randomly all the time now.
That's just spooky.
It tracks. It
I've
tracks.
never read
to
Speaking.
Imagine how I feel.
You exceeded expectations, Franz.
Yeah,
No,
okay,
that was
let's,
good.
let's make our way out of
That's
here.
a hell of a spell.
As you walk out, the guards are still picking out on the treats, and they ask if you
Oh,
have
yeah.
more.
Yeah, you can have another one.
Yeah,
they
we-
deserve it.
Got more
All
people.
right.
Thank you for your service.
Hey,
You
can
are
have two,
noble
we probably
men.
won't be back.
Don't tell the captain that we didn't let you in at first, please.
Oh wait,
What? Let who? What? Tell who?
wait. Did you see
Can I give him a
anybody
wink?
come here after the body was delivered? Did you notice anything?
No, just the guards came that delivered the body from the guy at the festival. That's it.
I would like to roll. Sorry, I'm pausing. I would like to roll an intimidation check.
Okay.
Just like softly. Just basically like to press them a little bit. And in doing so, like I just let a little bit of like steam out of like where my head, I guess, like fixates to my shoulders. I'll roll it first.
Huge.
And you are very confident that you saw no one enter or leave the morgue.
You see their demeanor change, and they kind of have put a stern look on their face and look at each other and look back at you and kind of like stand up to you and say, yes, I am very sure that we only saw the guards bring the body in.
Yeah.
What business
Excellent.
did you say you had with the captain?
Thank you for your service.
Enjoy the snacks.
And I'd like to walk away.
Were they lying when they said that there's only one dude? They only saw one guy?
It wasn't one dude, but like the group that brought, like the guards that brought
Yeah.
the body.
Mhm.
No, they were not lying. That's all they saw go in.
I think they're good PvP.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm good.
definitely
I walk away.
off And they're questioning.
They're not as jovial as you guys leave. They're now like, what the fuck, kind of thing. But then they go back to eating the treats.
Okay, so that's suspicious, right? After we get out of earshot, like, how did that note? get in
Concerning.
there?
Yes.
It leads to only a few logical conclusions. One, whoever left this note is either able to make themselves invisible or undetectable. Or
Mhm.
whoever left this note was part of the group that left this body at the morgue.
Right, because
And they
it
knew we
was,
would come for some
sitting
reason.
on it. It wasn't like it was in his pocket and like we got a pocket thing that bog at, right? It was like just sitting on top of his chest, right?
That's pretty.
It was-
yeah. It's
It was
pretty bold.
placed in a way to be discovered.
Right. Well,
And they did it confidently enough to know that the right person would see it at the right time. Not worried that somebody else that worked in the morgue would run into it.
I you know,
And we're the
And
right
since-
people.
that's a trap, right? But I feel like there's no choice but to.
Talk to SB.
I don't see any way around it.
Strangely, the note itself was written in a welcoming way. The tone was not threatening.
True.
which truthfully adds even more to the confusion.
Literally is telling us that we don't know. We're
You
not
can't be so
gonna get
trusting
it.
VIP. I know you're a
We
robot.
want,
You can't just
which
assume
implies
that
it knows
these
the
guys are good
information.
dudes.
And when you say that, I want to stop moving and look at you and say, like, completely seriously, do you think there's a possibility that they are lying? And I raise the note.
There's a good chance.
And this is worse than I thought. Lying is unlawful.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
But it's one of our only leads, so we kind of have to
Tiny, are you
give it a good check.
are you with us, Tiny? I think we're gonna have to meet this guy tomorrow.
Yep, y'all are my best shot.
And what if Peanut?
Peanut's coming too.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, well, I say we enjoy the rest of the festival and deal with whatever we're dealing with tomorrow.
Yeah,
And
but
I'm like,
keep an eye out.
eyeing drinks from afar now.
You're back in eye shot of the stalls.
Yeah, so the festival definitely it runs real late. It's like 2, 3 a.m. before it finally starts filtering out. No other disturbances happen. It was definitely a fun time. Everyone's in a good mood. There's people that are a little too drunk. There's guards trying to deal with some drunk and disorderly people. They're not like causing a scene necessarily. They're just, typical drunk people. So you guys would just find an inn, kind of follow the crowd, find an inn, get a room, a couple rooms, however you guys want to split that up. Stay the night, wake up hungover as fuck, except for Pip and Franz. I don't know if Tiny was drinking anything, but
Oh, he was drinking, but not enough to get drunk. He needs a lot.
Yeah, no, I got the
guard
massive
is
thing up
hungover
there.
as fuck, for sure.
I
Kieran's halfway
got
hungover.
good Elven genes. Trust me, it'll be good. I can still think. Just don't talk too loud.
Just don't talk too loud. So now you kind of walk out into the city and you can see it in broad daylight now and really appreciate the beauty of it. You can definitely tell this is like an elven crafted city set in the middle of a forest surrounded by water. It's just picturesque in every possible way.
Beautiful.
And now it's way more lively. There's a bunch of people moving back and forth, going shopping. You can see if you're in the commerce district, not the commerce, whatever that district I said it was, with all the government buildings.
Oh,
There's a bunch of
yeah.
stuff happening there. Like it just the city is lively now. It's like a regular old bustling city. And you were told to meet this SV after the sun sets, like when the sun goes down in the warehouse district.
Can we, I just want to do one thing in the city before we try to meet SV, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
I don't think I would necessarily like ask the other group members to do this. Like they're welcome to come, but I think I would just kind of go do it. But I want to find I don't think I have enough insight to know whether someone is friendly or not. I just want to approach a group of maybe 4 to 5 elves that are kind of near the water.
I'm gonna
And
observe him. From
talk
a
to them.
distance. Just watch on him.
Yeah,
Make
you
sure
can
he's not
see
getting
there's
extra-
a guy. There's one elf sitting there. He's got the beautiful blonde elf hair, elven hair, and he's playing a lute. And they're all just kind of hanging out, talking, and just having just kind of hanging out, laughing and stuff.
Hail and well met.
And one of the guys, not the one playing a lute, but one of the other ones looks up and he's like, "Hail and well met." And he kind of looks at you and realizes that you're a Warforged, and he's like, "I don't even know what to call you, friend."
You may call me PIP29. I am enjoying your beautiful city, and I have a few questions for you if you would indulge me.
Sure, go ahead.
I can see that this city is well integrated with nature. I think that is lovely. Because of this integration, would you say that there are any well-known or prolific druidic circle groups in the city?
He kind of looks confused and is looking at the guys next to him. And he's like, I any druidic circles, I guess.
Any well-known druid organizations that one might join?
Yeah, I mean, there's the academy, and they have a druid branch. I don't know.
Of course, yes, the Druid
They have a school
Academy.
of druidic, whatever. Yeah, I mean, we're obviously very for nature here, so we academically teach druidcraft, as well as other
course.
other magical schools.
And I would assume that this academy, this scholastic institution, simply goes by one name. It's not as though you would maybe call it, for shorthand, the Circle.
Are you talking like Circle of the Moon, Circle of the Wildfire? There's a lot of circles with druid.
And I would like to stare at this elf for like 3 or 4 seconds. And after about 4 seconds of listening, there's like this little noise that comes out of me, like a little like bell. And after the bell rings, I say, knowledge base updated. Thank you for your time. And I walk away.
You're welcome. Have a good day, PIP.
And I turn and wave. I want to rejoin the group and say, I shared a discussion with several natives to this city. I tried to learn more about any kind of druidic organizations that might be well known throughout the city. They were able to refer me to an institution of which druids learn magics. I asked if they had any kind of colloquial nicknames, prompting, unbeknownst to them, if they would know if I were to reference them as the Circle. They were wholly unaware, which leads me to believe that this academic institution does not go by the Circle.
Good initiative, Pip.
Good investigation.
Yeah, it's good. That's good. Good to know.
We'll make sure SV knows.
Yeah, talking to a group of druid scholars, maybe we could beat around the bush. See what falls out of the tree.
Perhaps after our
Now-
conversation with SV, depending on how that goes, we might visit this academy
I like it.
to gain more
Now,
knowledge.
but- I know you're not need to eat, but when I point towards Bob, Bob needs a lot of bacon, grease.
Yeah, whatever
You
they
know.
had at the festival. Hell, where's the menu again?
I will watch you eat.
Yeah, you can't find those same foods necessarily, but they have
Yeah,
different.
I want the
vendors
closest
that-
thing to that trout and some eggs.
Yeah, there's definitely like some lake fish you can get. That's some smoked lake fish for sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean eggs are eggs, so you can get those. But as far as like the specific festival food, those are definitely just for the festival.
I just get like a copious amount just to sate the hangover.
Hell yeah.
I see the pile of food he has. I'm like, I was
Kieran,
thinking more of
Get
the
this,
inn.
this helps
best
with
inn they
the
have.
headaches.
Bob. Fish?
Yeah, dude. It has really good iron and nutrients. It helps.
I'd take one single fish from his pile.
Yeah, and after
I like.
about,
I'll put
20
like a
minutes
couple
of
more on
eating
his
it-
plate just to be like, you got it.
After about 20 minutes, after the food's been digesting a little bit, you definitely start feeling better, both of you.
See,
Just a
told
little
you.
more energy, your headache's kind of going away.
Salty fish gets you right there.
You're right, Bob. I do feel a little better. Nice. Fish.
Tenostocles, how long have you been in Cyophalia?
Couple days now. Why?
Simply generating conversation.
How long have y'all been in the city?
But about the same time, we came here for the festival because Kieran really wanted to go.
Yeah, we got here yesterday, I think, day up, right? I mean, game on.
Yeah, his
Just in
uncle
time.
is a big deal over here.
Well, aren't we all just as green as a sweet pea?
Yes,
I'm actually black, but okay.
Kieran seems confused a little bit with that saying.
Yeah, it's like me and Kieran are dark skin or scaled. We're like, okay. Tiny's also not green at all.
Do y'all want to do anything else in the city, or just want to skip to when the sun goes down?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that was the only
definitely
idea I had.
Yeah, relaxing, hanging out, and waiting for the sun going down. Getting the
And
right
you
location.
go walk by the institution. It's called the Sylvandrel Collegium. It appears just to be like a high-end elven institute of, just teaching everyone various different forms of magic and, like I said, druidcraft as well. It doesn't. I mean, if you wanted to go in and talk to them, you can. It just outward appearance, it's just a normal school. You can see a bunch of younger elves going in and out, holding books and whatnot.
Yeah, I think that Pip would want to wait until after the conversation with SV, just
Agreed. Yeah.
to see
We'll
what we
be
get.
We'll be armed with more information to maybe wheedle out of. Yeah, it'll be better.
Okay. The sun goes down.
On my side of town.
Hey, thing real quick.
That's my jam.
Victoria just called me. I can't believe it. I'll wait for later. Remember, that's not D&D related. Remember.
So the party of you, and I'll let you decide how you want to approach it, but you start making your way towards the warehouse district. It's not like, I wouldn't say any of the buildings are ugly, but you can definitely tell this is not as much work putting in to make this look nice or anything. It's just nice stonework, like basic plain buildings with doors on them, and you can kind of see some of them will have people going in and out with crates of stuff. At first glance, when you're looking at everything, it's just like normal shit being transferred to go to the shops or restock whatever things. It's typical warehouse district. But as night sets, it is dimly lit. There's not like a whole lot of lighting necessarily. Nighttime, there's not really warehouse activity needing to happen. Everyone went home for the day. Go drink and hang out in the taverns, whatever, and go back to sleep. Go to sleep. Come back to work tomorrow. So you're kind of entering I wouldn't say abandoned, but just kind of like a dead district. A bunch of buildings, dimly lit. And yeah, so how do you want to approach that? Remember, he gave you a specific, like a mini map, basically, like with 2 street names and like a corner or something. He drew something on.
All right.
Where's the map?
Last time.
I don't have an actual map for you.
I feel like we could be kind of
Theater of the mind,
intimidating. We can't really be stealthy, right? So we should just be like we mean business
look,
right out the gate.
Whenever we approached the cavern and we let and Pip go ahead and talk, that didn't really work out well.
I just stare at you.
Yeah, I thought it was fine. What are you talking about?
Well, it
The
worked
mission
out
needed
right.
to be a complete success.
I didn't get the full story right 100%.
Yeah,
And
you
I
can-
thought I was
you can
being
do-
sneaky.
Oh, you
We
can
were going to
join
be creative, but it didn't work. It didn't matter. So maybe
That's so
Bob
funny.
was saying to walk up there. Is that what you're talking about?
us. Oh no! If you want to go up, Kieran, you can walk up.
That's what I'm saying. Well, no, I'm definitely walking up this time.
Well, no, like yeah, like you could be up front if you want. You could do the talking.
Well, like tricky stuff, right? Like I can make somebody invisible. We can do some things.
Oh,
We
gotcha,
can be
gotcha.
tricky about it, but last time we tried to be tricky, it just didn't work. So I don't know.
I
I
wanted to ask
nominate
you guys.
Please, Franz. Continue.
Thank you, Pip. I was gonna ask. I do have Zone of Truth prepared for the conversation with SV, but they know they're in a Zone of Truth, so I don't know if should I use that spell when we talk to him, or do you think that would rub off wrong using that
What
spell, the Zone of Truth, because they know that they are in it.
I have a good idea whether or not they'll lie. If I don't have a good idea, we can use it. If I feel like I can't get a
Okay.
good read on him, we can use it.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't start with your zone of truth. I've been in one of them before.
Yeah.
My mother, and it was not comfortable. I felt.
Well, honestly, I think
That's
Tiny,
awesome.
I think Tiny should do the talking. I feel like Tiny, are you a he or she? I can't really tell with your picture. What are your pronouns?
Tiny straight up started the body slam. This is my interrogation, bitch.
And your accent's actually
Tiny?
very feminine. Okay. So I can't really tell.
Say again.
What are Tiny's pronouns and Peanuts?
He, him, and she, her.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh,
Okay, yeah. Tiny, do you want to do the talking? It seems like you have all the knowledge, most of the knowledge here.
I mean, I can if y'all want.
Yeah, go for it.
It seems like
I'll
you probably know more than us
You
by
could
now.
observe
all your
the
comments.
situation. We have slight beef. It seems like you have a whole giant slab of beef with the circle.
And is he in front of us?
No, we
there's
haven't
no one
entered.
there in the spot. Are you just walking right
Yeah,
up
we're-
to it?
Well, we've been approaching. I felt like maybe we stopped.
we're just pre-gaming
Yeah,
Tiny
yeah.
before we actually get there.
But yeah, but are you just walking up to it?
What do I say?
Well, he
I mean,
he,
he says,
he acted like
says
he's
what-
giving us
it seems like he
information.
knows about
That's
the
what the whole
circle.
thing
so-
was. He's going to give us information. That's what I gathered from the note. That we couldn't find anything from the morgue, but if we wanted more info, we could come to him. So we'll and we'll see.
All right, I'll go talk to him. And I'm gonna go up to the corner and like very nonchalantly lean up against it, all casual like.
Where are the rest of you?
Yeah, I'm gonna back him up. I'll just be like there for like.
Yeah, I guess watching like kind of from like 10 feet away, I kind of want to call out to him and say, in conversational practice that I am mandated to take, I have learned that a simple greeting goes a long way in forming a connection.
Uh-huh.
As you guys are walking to this spot,
We're fucked.
you're walking up close to this spot, and from behind you, from where you guys were just walking, you can hear a voice that says, "Truly, the art of silence weeps in your presence." And you can see leaning against a wall behind you is a man looking like this, and he says, "If you would like more information on the circle, then we must speak in private." And he turns around and walks into a dark like alley between two warehouse buildings.
I look back to the group and then kind of nervously proceed forward.
Yeah, I just give him a nod and kind of like wave him over, but like give him like a hand sign of like caution.
Don't be scared, Peanut.
I got your back, Tiny.
In
And I have
this,
I have my hand on my laser pistol, just ready for like any action.
in this little alleyway, he kind of walks halfway down to where like it eventually gets to like a brick wall ending. But he turns to the side of one of the buildings and opens up a door and walks in.
I
I like
follow
to think
behind
that
him.
we're all coming in behind him, like one at a time, staggered. trying
Yeah, I
to-
kind of want to go last. Make sure we're like kind of like not being like followed, I guess, you know?
Yeah.
I'm normally last, Pip, but I let you go last.
And as soon as we step
I'm
inside,
also at the beat going like trying
Like
to be loud.
Thunderface.
when we step out inside, I like take off my straw hat and give him a big howdy. I was told to give a very cordial greeting.
Yeah, so he just kind of stares at the group of you, and he goes and closes the door behind you. And he sits down in this room. You can see there's like a makeshift pallet on the floor where you would imagine he's sleeping. There's like a little fireplace, and he goes and starts building a fire in the fireplace. He doesn't say anything else to you right now. There's a table with several chairs, not enough for all of you. There's maybe like 2 or 3 of you could sit at the table if you were to sit there. And after he stokes the fire and gets it going, he comes and sits down and puts out this coin. With this symbol on it. And he says, "The name's Sareth Vaughn. I'm with the Sigil's Watch. I have information on the Circle, and I have been tailing your crew, ever since you were over in the Falklands. The Sigil's Watch has multiple agencies, all tracking down various things across Mount Nova. I'm in charge of the Circle. Investigating the Circle."
Phew.
But what's their deal? What?
And with that, we're gonna end tonight's session.
SB.
When he says that he's been watching us, even though we're in a new enclosed room, I still look behind me.
And the room, definitely because like the flame, how it's casting the shadows in there, even though it's a small room, you feel like there's a bunch of open space someone could be hiding, but it's just, in reality, it's just a small room with poor lighting.
Yeah.
While we're in that room, I'm standing like him just to make sure he knows that I also know how to stand like a cool guy in the shadows. I can also talk ominously.
I can also talk ominously. Cool.
I stand behind him. I'm watching you while you watch us.
All right, we'll same time next week.
GG's, dude. Good to have you, Kyle.
Yeah, sounds good.
Awesome
That was
addition, dude.
Like that captain.
Dude, for real though, what a dingleberry.
What a dick.
Dude, what a dick.
All right, see you guys next
Good shit,
week.
Jacob.
Bye, guys.
Later,
Good night.
guys.
You take it back.